What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Rhonda Nunn. And I am so excited to be back on this mic. Stop playing as I hear these trains in the background. Hopefully, y'all won't be able to hear them because of this good audio I have and this good music I'm playing in the background. However, again, welcome back to the Just Keep Smiling podcast. It's your girl, Miss Rhonda Nunn, and I am glad to be back. I had to take a little break, but I am back with season 2 of the Just Keep Smiling podcast, everybody. And y'all know we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real. We tell the truth. You know, life has been lifing as it always be. And we're going to keep shining. But with that shine, comes a little, shadows, a little bit of, let me see, how I want to put this. I ain't going to say darkness, but you got your good with your bad with life and everything like that. But with this first episode coming back, this is very vulnerable to me. As you can read, the title says The Letter. And y'all probably wondering what this is about. And I'm just going to open up. And this is just me being honest, y'all. I'm being very, very, very vulnerable with y'all. And I feel like I'm giving a piece of myself to this podcast through my life experience and my truths. But have y'all ever needed to give a break from a friendship? Like literally take space from a friendship. I had to recently do that. And I want to tell y'all, it's okay to do that if you have done that before, or if you feel like you need space from a friend, or if you feel like you just no longer, you want to no longer continue the friendship. You need to, take a breather from it. And I'm here to tell that, read that letter. I just actually want to read what I've sent and just to let it out, I guess, in a way. And yeah, definitely hurt, when you're used to somebody being in your life for as long as they have. And then, growth happens and for sure life happens, but the support and the respect and the boundaries that you have in a friendship. I think we need to talk about that first, y'all. I think people need to understand what boundaries and respect means once there's been a line that has been made between friendships and relationships, or any relationship, family members, friends, coworkers, bosses, just anybody in general. Once you create a boundary and a level of respect that you have for yourself and others, it shouldn't be crossed. And I feel like if those things are being crossed and you are literally explaining yourself to your friend, say, hey, this hurt my feelings, this is that, A plus B equals C, and that's why I can't feel these emotions when you say this, or, it hurts my feelings when you say this, or when you think thoughts of me that way, so it's just, it's just me really just the boundaries and respect. So I'm just read this letter, y'all, because this is real personal, y'all. I'm telling you, this is this is personal, okay? But I'm just going to read the letter. And yeah, here we go. So here's the letter. Also, if you ever felt any of this that I'm about to say in this letter, then that's totally fine. You should, allow this to confirm your feelings if you had a friendship like this before, So here we go. The letter. I'm just going to express myself. We have experienced different sides of this friendship, from good to bad, but I feel the bad outweighed the good. In this past year, I tolerated a lot with you. I got in the worst end of the stick with being your friend. I can't no longer be in a friendship where only my loyalty has kept me here for a while. I have tried to deal with this on my own by giving space, letting things go, but I can no longer deal with this. Also, I have talked to you before about a couple of situations we have had prior, but I have experienced some mental and emotional issues in this friendship from dealing with the disrespect of name calling, no positive support, the verbal insults, and the haterish commentary. The world already give us all that energy. I don't need any of it from you. But I mean, you have verbally expressed that you like to not be on my side to show me that you do support me and you want to prepare me for when it does come or when it do come. Which made me realize that you've been giving me in our friendship what you think I need and I don't. The friendship I've experienced with you is not healthy for me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You've been using me as your emotional punching bag. No longer will I accept this behavior from you. You have some internal issues that you have to deal with. I feel there are some things that you see in me that you might or might not have that you need to work on. You have gifts, the talent, experience. You really need to push and apply yourself so you can go further. I've been genuine, showing you so much love, positive support, and kindness the best way I could. And from what I've experienced, you did the best you could. I understand how you view and respect your friendship boundaries, and how I view and respect my friendship boundaries are two completely different things. We don't have the same level of respect and communication in this friendship. You are funny, talented, intelligent. You walk the journey in life no one could ever. I am inspired by you. I'm very much proud of you. I see you and always will believe in you. There's no love lost. I wish you nothing but the best. I forgive you. I've forgiven myself. I love you. To my friend. So, y'all, I was nervous reading that to y'all because, it's kind of heartbreaking, to have to express yourself in that way to a long friend that you care about. When you care about somebody so much, you want them to be better and, for you, for them, for just anybody in general. But you also don't want to tolerate how a person treats you, because that shows you how you care about yourself, how you see your worth. And with that friendship, I had to realize, like, why am I allowing this so much? It's because I love them. I care about them. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't know, it just relates to, I'm gonna go ahead and not switch it, but I don't know, it just reflects in my way for my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, man. Listen, I love my dad, right? But my dad had his ways too. You know what I'm saying? My dad was negative. He was positive, but he was negative as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so when you have people in your life that kind of like, man, why do you keep this person in your life? Well, that's my dad. See what I'm saying? And you get older and you realize, like, sometimes you don't have to tolerate the things that people say you have to because of the relations you have with that person, And I'm loyal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can love people, but you can love people from afar. You can wish people well from afar. You know what I'm saying? And I was my dad's first girl. So, I don't know. It just reflects within how I allowed this friendship to be and how long have this friendship been, hurting my heart. I had to do the same thing with my dad, like, in my own way, like, write a letter and say I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I hope I'm not like just, talking randomly or anything like that, but everything connects, You look back in your life and you see how you allow people to treat you. Even if you have explained yourself to them and say, hey, can you not talk to me this way? Hey, I have dealt with this as a kid, the negativity thoughts, the positivity, the this and that. And you realize you don't deserve that from no one at all. And if you listen to that letter and you resonated with it, and you have friends in your life or just people in your life that treated you like I read this letter, send them this podcast and let them know you love them, but I will love you for afar and I choose me. And then if it's a real friendship, space is all you need. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be gone forever. Cause if it's real, then you know it's always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no love lost at all. But just to say like, hey, you know what? Space is needed. But you also need to be aware and held accountable about the things you made me feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what people need to understand. Like, stop ghosting people. Like, let people know, hey, yes, I no longer want to talk to you anymore. I'm no longer interested. Thank you so much for your time. I no longer want to waste it. Let people know how you feel nowadays. Even if they don't want to fess up or own up to their accountability part on what they did, at least you told them. I get it. Some people make it, where they don't want to say nothing. I used to be that way. But thank God that I do have friends that tell me, Rhonda, you need to open up. No, I ain't going to say nothing. That's how I used to be. I ain't going to say nothing to them. They going to figure it out. I'm going to stop messaging them. They'll know. And then it'll still be lingering on with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still be, thinking about it still. Like, man, I should have told them this. I told them that. But at the end of the day, you know what? You're right. My best friend, he like, you need to start opening up, telling people how you feel, And it don't have to be mean or anything. Just letting people know, hey, this made me feel this way. Shout out to my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, in a way, it's like, you got to do that. Also, I was going to say how, the way I communicate to any situation or problem I have, I wait a couple days. If you're like this, listen, I swear to God, I know I'm not the only person that's like this. I wait a couple days, y'all. When I have a situation or problem with somebody, I literally wait a couple days, a few days, just to get my thoughts together. I've learned to not react on the spot when somebody like disrespects me or, or say something crazy to me. Or a friend says something wild that I didn't like. I'll wait a couple days, even probably a week, even probably a couple months before I say anything. Just to get my thoughts together. Just to make sure I'm not tweaking. Okay? I like to digest the whole situation on what was said and why they say that and who hurt them in the past. Like, I go that deep. But because I don't want to be like, say if somebody says something crazy to me and I go say something crazy back that I didn't even mean. Because here's the thing, I'm a Taurus, right? So people gonna think that my reaction is gonna be what their reaction is. No. You done barked up the wrong tree. And now that you want it, you gonna get this energy. But that's not me, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I have been that way before where I have reacted and said things in hurtful ways. And I changed my whole approach to certain situations, you know what I'm saying, since I was like 18. So I taught myself, Rhonda, give yourself a couple days. And that have upsetting people because when I go to them say, hey, like on Wednesday, it's like literally Saturday. You remember on Wednesday when you said this? You remember, matter of fact, you remember when you said that you ain't like my outfit? Why you say that? What made you wanna? Remember when you said that little joke about me that you said in front of everybody? Why you say that? That really hurt my feelings. And they'll go, well, why you ain't say nothing then? Did I have a open door to say something? Did I feel like it was the right time for me to say something? No, I just let it slide. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So start, approaching and giving yourself time to dissect the situation. It's okay to do that. If they're your friend, yes, they're going to say something about why you wait forever to do. Well, I had to digest the whole situation for me. You know what I'm saying? And your straight on reaction won't be what people expect it to be because they expect you to give them grace. But you just said something crazy to me. And I can't go chaotic because you said something crazy to me. It's like somebody hit you. And you go ahead and punch them because the way they made you feel when they hit you. But as soon as you punch them, everybody like, why you punch him? What? What do you mean? Did you not see this man slap me? So I had to come back with a fist. What do you mean? Listen, y'all, I'm just saying, that's just for example. Don't go out here slapping and hitting people. I'm just saying, this is real. But yeah, so, man, this was a lot. I miss y'all. But I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but I swear, I feel like this made sense. This is just me. It's like I said, if somebody hurt your feelings, if you're giving space to a friendship, if there's been some misunderstanding, say how you feel. And if that person don't understand, even though you express yourself, it's okay. At least you said how you felt. Honest, truthful. You just letting it out. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point you loved that person. That person was your ace boom coon. You know what I'm saying? And just let it out, and sometimes space is needed. And maybe you'll, be back friends and growth will happen through time, and that person will understand. And sometimes you don't be back friends because sometimes it's just not healthy to go back to that person and you moved on and that's okay as well. But I guess with this episode, I really wanted to open up to y'all because man, I'm telling y'all, I got so much of these next episodes, y'all. I'm telling y'all, listen, anybody that's listening to this, I understand it's the truth. This is real for me. This is my life. And I'm just expressing myself because this is my outlet. I have so many other stories, y'all, and so many more episodes. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Can we just give a virtual hug, please? If you're standing next to somebody, come on, let's do that 10-second hug like we normally do. Let's not forget, this is still love. Y'all are wanted. Y'all are needed in life. Let's wrap this warm blanket full of love, healing, joy. What else? Let's see, smiles. Let those tears out. Give God all those situations of problems that you have. Give it to Him. You're not alone. Come on, let's do this hug. So bring it on in, y'all. Bring it on in. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold on tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening to the Just Keep Smiling podcast. This is season 2. It's your girl, Miss Rhonda Nunn. I love y'all. Peace. Yeah.